Hey guys, Banana Luck here and welcome back to another Watch Our Realms video. I'm recording this video while I'm on holiday, so sound might be a bit scuffed, audios might be a bit out of sync, but I hope you guys can still hear me well. I did some records, or rather testing of some recordings earlier and seems fine. So despite the delays in the game updates, it seems that the new banners have finally dropped. We are getting Elowyn Anai, the normal 2x events, as well as the King Haas and Ardea event. I think this can be explained. I know the new heroes were supposed to come this weekend. Some have seen it on the 7x servers, as well as on the WGO Smart One collabs. You can see that they're featuring the new hero. I think it's Numera, that's her name if I'm not wrong. So very obvious that they had to delay that banner because the updates can't roll out yet, so they had to go with the existing heroes. But before we talk about the heroes, let's pause a bit. I do have to whiff in this promotion, so yeah. This video was brought to you by Elitedias. They are Singaporean based WGO seller, and you can see right here at the top, they actually support most of the conventional Singaporean payments that we are aware of. PayNow, PayLah, GrabPay, Singtel Dash, and if let's say you're out of Singapore, MasterCard or Visa works for you just as well. If you want to support my channel, do feel free to use my link in the description below. And to purchase WGO, all you have to do is actually enter your user ID followed by server ID. And once you hit check details, you're going to see your username pop up. So just verify that, make sure it's accurate before you actually purchase it. And you can see that the prices here are pretty good. They're all in SGD, probably lower than most of the other places, just with the exchange rate and everything that's going on. So this part of the video is specifically for my Singaporean viewers because I know how purchasing WGO outside of Elitedias is going to be really tricky with all the conversion that you have to do. And then if let's say you're worried about top-ups, rest assured that any top-up that you make is immediate. If let's say you do not have the payment received, you can actually start chat support with them with the WhatsApp link below. And there's a top-up event going on as well at the moment. It may be gone by the time that this video goes up, but in case there's any new ones, just be rest assured that Elitedias will be eligible for them because I've topped up and received the recharge top-ups before as well. So yeah, back to the video, and if you'd like to support my channel, feel free to use my links below. Let's get into it. Anai, Elowyn, both, I would say just Elowyn, a really must-have hero, especially with how most endgame modes have turned up. Guild Boss 1, not really. Hollow was always the preferred, but Guild Boss 2 is a very different game. Not only do you need cleanse from Elowyn, but the Wood Elves always come in clutch, as well as the Rich Regen, definitely playing a huge role there because Hollow it's impossible for Hollow to put up with the heals that is needed, especially during the poison phase. And with Gear Dungeon 1 and 2 both needing Elowyn, I wouldn't say you need Elowyn, people have done it with just Hollow, but having Elowyn makes it so much easier. And the Wood Elves also makes it such that the comps that you can run are a lot more flexible because for example in Gear Dungeon 2, in the middle lane where you normally have to have a tank to soak through stuff, if you have Elowyn, that makes it a lot simpler because you can just deploy the Wood Elf there instead. So that's just one very instance where Elowyn is just great. And if you look at like Epilogue, Void Rift Epilogue, you're gonna see that Elowyn is a must-have there. Without her, you can't even clear the damn stage. You're gonna see up here, and you can see recommended lineups is pretty much all with Elowyn. Even my clear here, which I did quite a while ago, you see it's still there. And yeah, so it's pretty much a must-have, non-negotiable. I think without Elowyn, you just don't have enough rage regen to actually get your outs up in time to kill the boss by the time limit that's up there. So obviously this is going to be amazing banner if you don't have a single copy of Elowyn. But if we take a look at Elowyn, there is quite a good awakening on her on A3. So just click here, go to awakening. So first one gives damage reduction, which is actually great for Epilogue Stage 6 because you do need that damage reduction when you face the boss's last phase where he does the insane AoE wipe. But that's just one instance where you need it, so it's not that important. More important one is actually a tree. Each basic attack launch has a 20% chance to dispel debuffs from ally. It means that every time she does a heal, there's 20% chance that, you know, poisons get dispelled in that poison phase. So it's gonna be a lot easier to keep your team alive if there are these random dispels going on, obviously. And then the next few ones, not really that important, especially A5, giving a wood elf immediately. You don't really need that. We haven't seen any content where you need healing, like global healing from the get-go, so not really that useful. But I'll say that A3 is really the sweet spot. My Elowyn is only A0, so I'm not gonna try for this banner at all because it's just not worth the hassle. And then Anai, very niche hero, amazing for the Boris Codex, one of the MVPs there, along with all the Infernal Lego lots. Things like Twin Fiend, Sokadin. Sokadin is dealing more damage when there's burns involved, and Anai does that very well with her ultimate where, you know, she just inflicts 4 different stacks of burning continuously. That's just crazy. So yeah, I mean, she's not as bad as she was when the first Elowyn Anai banner came through, but obviously if you're summoning for this, Anai is way more common. You obviously want to get Elowyn here instead. So yeah, and given that this is on the divines as well as the rares, I'll obviously go ham on both of those and, you know, see where we get with that. So that's for this weekend's banner. I think if you're early game, it's still worth a shot to try for Elowyn, because she's gonna be non-negotiable through the entire game. And yeah, I don't think they're just... Sorry, there's a connection error there. Let's hope I can actually connect back. Let me switch to my own data. Okay, that's fine. Probably cut that out, but yeah. The other banner that we really want to talk about here is the Ancient Summoning banner. Haas is such a big bait, honestly, but you know, it's with Ardea. Sorry, Ardea should be the bait here. So if you ask me, should you summon, I'll say that if you're more than 100 into PD, it's a skip, because you might get Haas and it's gonna be awfully bad. I think if you get Haas when you're far away from PD, that's fine, but I think more than 106 in, which is halfway through your ancient PD, getting a Haas will kind of suck. So yeah, but Ardea unlocks so much, especially AoE arena, even single target arena. She's great there because of this crazy base damage that she has, almost 8k in terms of damage. I think my PD is all the way down to 84. And I think the Immortal Codex banner opens in, let's see, 3 days. So I think it'll be in time before the next set of Ancients coming. I may have like 14 Ancients. Might be nice to get Ardea dupe. A1 does defense reduction, so you can see I have 4 Ancient Summoning Crystals here, and I have all the Codex coins available, so I can buy the Ancients from the get-go. So I might still try to summon for it. If I get Haas, it's just, you know, raining on the bad luck that I've gotten recently from Ancient banners, but that's fine. So this weekend's banner, I think Elowyn, a must go if you don't have her. Mid-game, early game, late game, no matter what, definitely want to go for her. Best if you can have full amount to actually hit PD, but if not, I think it's still worth a shot because Elowyn is not exactly a common hero to get. And the Haas Ardea one, I'll leave that to you because Ardea is such a great hero, but you know, having the chance to actually get Haas instead, that just puts me off ever so slightly. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you found it useful. Do remember that if you want to support my video, use the link that I have in the video description below to buy WD Go. And yeah, if you have any more questions about summoning, feel free to leave it down in the comment section below. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.